Hey guys, we're back again with part 2 of the May 1st, 2022 session. Right before the break, I think I fucked up, to be honest. I think that was actually a fuck up in this 550 dash with the King 10, with the King of Hearts, with the straight on the, what was it, like Jack, Queen, Ace. What the fuck did I have? King Jack, yeah, King Jack. I'll show you. If you didn't watch it, yeah. So we make the straight. We flop the nut straight. 2 players. I check with the intention to check calling. I'm going to play this hand a little bit more passively, especially with shallow SPRs. And the King of Hearts in our hand, we can play a little bit more passively because we're not all that worried about hearts at that point. Turn is a 10. This guy bets. I call. He's pretty shallow. He's about 25, 30 big blinds deep. He bets. I call. He bets 6 on the river. And I jam. I have the King of Hearts blocker, I'm thinking, and I think he's going to be weighted a lot more to 10x. Was the reasoning, I think he has a lot of 10s in his range that he's just value betting, and now we could probably get him to commit the rest of his stack with them. But, you know, in hindsight, I think it was bad. I think it was kind of bad because, you know, the big blind's going to have all the flushes in his range. Chips in tournaments, too. The chips that we lose are more valuable than the chips that we win. So, like, we could easily just call there. Yeah, I fucked up. I made a mistake. So, I made a mistake. Whoops. It's all right. I'm going to review it. And, what do we got on this guy? 200 big blind deeps, calls a 4-bet on flop and jam and turn with Queen Jack off. All right, so we got a really bad player here. Okay, open it at straight draw, but we're super deep. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I think I made a mistake. I think we should be happy calling on the river. Or maybe we could min raise and fold to a shove. That might be a little bit better because I think he has a lot of 10x. Bet small. Min bet, check. Jack 5-9. I was just wondering if he was going to raise. Okay, versus this guy, we'll go 15. Overbet again with the nuts. Looks really bluffy. This guy's a kind of a green tag too. This guy bets 2. Oh fuck. Chop. That sucks. It was a small bet. This guy bet. I called in the big blind. It's a monotone board though, so you know we got to navigate pretty cautiously here. Check, check. I don't see any sense in betting the river. I think we can call a bet though. I'm just trying to pot control this because he does have some flushes that he checks back on the turn for sure. And then, you know, and then we keep him in with all his bluffs. We can call this, no problem. All right. 8-7 suited. It's a little bit loose, but whatever. So we had the King Jack. Checks back on the turn. I don't know, for a sub 30, I think we're going to be barreling off there. It's kind of passive, to be honest, checking that turn. Or it was monotone, I guess. Yeah. Did he have the King of Spades? Or I guess it was monotone, so it's probably fine to check back the turn, I guess, for pot control. And I'm going to have all the flushes. So yeah, probably checking back the turn's more than okay. If it wasn't monotone, though, he's barreling. He didn't even have the King of Spades. All right. At least we didn't value own ourselves on that tournament, too. Like we did in this one. That fucking sucks. Check. Ace-6 King. Oh, there's 2 in? Yeah, I don't know why. the fucking cards aren't yellow. I made them yellow so I could see if somebody else was in. And they fucking... Yeah, I don't know why they're not fucking the right color. That fucking pisses me off. Settings. Yellow. Apply. Why is it not yellow? Save and close. Apparently you can't do that on here. You can't make them fucking yellow. That's retarded. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this software? I can't make the deck yellow on this one. So I've been fucking up because of it. I don't get it. I don't understand what the fucking problem is. Anyway, that really fucking pisses me off. Because I looked, I saw the big blind called, and I figured it was just him. But then there's two other guys in. That's why I changed the deck color. Changed on that fucking table. Oh, fuck, that pisses me off. This is my last PKO on here. Definitely. If they're not going to let me change the deck so I can't tell who's in quickly, like, fuck that. Alright. Button versus hijack for 25. Button versus hijack. 25. Button versus cutoff, I have. And button versus low jack. I'm just wondering if I ever 3-bet that offsuit ace. No, I don't. I 3-bet the worst suited stuff. I was just wondering, what are my light 3-bets? Like, is offsuit stuff going to be okay? Ace 9. Okay. Ace 8, probably, versus him. Ace 7, Ace 8. Because he's hijack. So, yeah, we misstepped there. Just, I had the nut straight or on the flop, and I had a blocker to his flushes. So I weighted him more towards 10x, maybe 2 pair hands with the blocker, right? So, yeah, I was wrong. This guy limps. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Cut off hijack, low jack versus middle position for 12. Rejam. Yeah, ace 9 off's really bad. And it was a limp too, so we're not even that incentivized to rejam. Yeah, I don't really like how I played that hand, to be honest. I think it was pretty bad on the river. I think min-raising makes a lot more sense, because we do have a pretty good hand, but we're not 100% sure where we're at. I think min-raising and folding to a shove would be, like, perfect. Because, yes, we're going to get it called up by all his 10x there. We're going to get called by all his 10x hands on the river. And then he's going to jam all his flushes. Most of them. He might call with some. Like deuce 8 of hearts like he had. Probably just be a call. But, yeah. I think jamming was just a little bit too much. To be honest. Average stack in this one's 11-8, and we're at 12-2. And 28th place out of 98 players. This is one of the newer ones that we actually started from the first hand. Yeah, like, no big deal. This one, 330. This one we were late reg to, actually, like after it was running for a few hours. Oh, it's late registration still going. Okay. 243 entrants. Average stack. Yeah, we're almost average stack in this one. We got a couple good hands there, so that's good. I took like 4th or 5th in one of these. Like, believe it or not, there are some tournaments where I don't fuck up like that. I think that was a pretty bad fuck up. Like not really, I guess, if you think about it. Because like if I'm min-raising there, and I think it's fine to min-raise, then like I only lost like an extra 10 or 15 big blinds. So it's not like the worst. It's not like the worst, but it just fucked us in this tournament because we lost like 20 big blinds. So we would have had 32 bigs in this, but now we only have 11 and a half or 12. So but yeah, it was a bit of a fuck up there. 750 dash. May 1. King 10 or King Jack? It was King Jack. King of Hearts, Jack versus Big Blind. Cancel. Just save it. I don't want to exit. Yeah, we'll review that one. That was bad. Like yesterday, on my I played yesterday. The session is uploaded if you guys want to check it out. I made a couple rejams and I ran them on HRC on the fly if you want to check those out. King Queen offsuit was one of them. Getting close to the final table bubble. Not really. 16 players remain. So close, but we're still pretty short. And then, yeah, I shoved 6-4 offsuit in the small blind onto a really tight guy. What on earth do we do with this hand? Do we get any respect? I can't jam, but I was thinking about opening it maybe, but I think it's okay to fold it. Or an under the gun 1. Well, it would have been a negative 0.24 jam. So, 50-38. I would 3-bet this hand quite frequently, but I just don't have fold equity. And like if it was suited, I'm 3-betting all fucking day. But this specific hand, like I'm getting called every fucking time, right? I guess I could rip. He's 25 big blinds deep. I should just rip this in. Normally I would lead here, but he's not folding anything, so I might as well just check and call a bet. Check. That's the only fucking guy in. If we're going to bet a queen, this is probably the queen we want to bet here. Oh, there is another fucking guy in. See, this is why I changed the fucking cards. This is why I have the fucking cards different color, because I can't fucking see, man. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I changed the fucking color of the fucking cards, man. For this specific fucking reason, and they won't let me change them on this specific table. On one fucking table. Like, it's ridiculous. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, I got a call. He has a king, like, every fucking time, but we have to call half pot. 8-6-4-4. Jack. Maybe that's pretty big on the turn. Maybe that's his jack, which is kind of weird. Like, what does he do this with? He might do it with an 8, I guess. I don't know. Kind of feel like bluff catching, but I think we'll just let it go. Yeah, he's a king like every time there. But like his stats are kind of nuts. And, you know, we only going to be right, what, a third of the time there? So, I think we're probably right a third of the time there. With 2 pair. Like, we have 2 pair. Sometimes he's going to be betting like top pair for value, too. So, but yeah, that really fucking pisses me off. I don't understand how you change the fucking card color, man. I did it again. The HUD is in the way and shit, and I just can't see it. It's just fucking bullshit. Like, why can I change the color on this one, but not this one? I don't get it. It's fucking retarded. No. I don't understand why you can't. It's a PKO, so you're just not allowed to change it. We're just in really bad shape here, like, all the time. Hijack with ace-5 off. Oh, man. Pretty sure it's fine to jam for 12.5 here with ace-5. Yeah, it's like marginally profitable, and we have a blocker, so. If you're not making calls there, if you're not leaning towards calling there, then you're just never going to get anywhere in tournaments because it's going to be a bluff a lot. This guy is really tight, has no 3-bet percentage over 27 hands, so this guy's tight, this guy's tight. Yeah, I think we'll open this king 8 off. Yeah, we'll open up the king 8 offsuit. And the kings for sure. That's a little bit loose, but like these guys don't 3-bet and they're very tight, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Well, flat. I just raised the last 2 hands, so probably not a good idea. What the fuck do you do this with? Well, the guy's a 7%er and I'm an EP and he's raising, so I think we can just get the money in. I don't if there's an ace on board, I don't really want to be in a spot where I have 10 big blinds and a 30 big blind pot, and I don't know if I'm good out of position, so okay, you see, there's the ace, so it would have been a really weird spot. Maybe that guy had an ace. King 6. I'm actually gonna lead on this board. We have a lot of king X in our range, and everybody checked, and we have a backdoor flush draw. We can take this down sometimes. We block 6-7. We block ace king. Yeah, it worked. Right on. We're flatting with a lot of kings here too, so gotta get rid of this one. What do I call with there? That's a good question. Maybe like queen 10 off, king 10 off, maybe. Probably fold queen 10 off. Probably call like ace 10, king 10 suited. I don't know, but maybe king jack. King jack's close. This guy. Yeah, we're rip it in. Get called. This guy makes 2 pair. Pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I'm in the big blind here. It's like a call snap calls with king 7 suited. Like this is not a very good decision. Definitely leaving this one. Like I said yesterday, you just don't do that. Re-enter late and bounties. Maybe the king of clubs. We could PL for 1. I'll probably let it go now. This guy has a lot of pairs. We're a little bit big there to be jamming ace-6 off, but it's fine. Especially versus a really tight guy that's going to fold pretty much everything. I think it's fine. Let's see. 888 is kind of a shitty site, man. They got like nothing on all the time. Like the last couple of days that I've been trying to play on here. It's like they literally have like nothing now for an hour. Like, what good is that, guys? Like, except for a fucking $3 PKO that I don't... Any good players are not going to want to play that. Like, they just don't exist, so... Well, this guy has no money. Okay, whatever. We check. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. They could check back, like, basically everything, you know? Like, and I just can't bet. Yeah, they got, like, no fucking tournaments on here. Like, ooh, they got 1 in 40 minutes that I might consider playing. Like, that's it. That's all they have. We're not re-entering this because it's a bounty. You don't re-enter late to bounties. It's a really bad idea to do that. This 330 PKO. I fucking hate PKOs. The only reason I played that is to get a little bit more volume in. This game's $1. Like, why don't you put like a $5 game in the mix here? They got this one starts in an hour. This guy limps in. Like, okay. Well, that's not even a $5. It's a $3 rebuy add-on 6 max. I see. We actually got folds there? Holy shit. I'm kind of surprised. This one we kind of fucked up, to be honest. With that straight hand. We did fuck up. That was kind of stupid. Like it was, I don't think it was like a serious blunder because I think we're getting called by a lot of all his 10x too. But he has so many flushes there. Like I don't know. I'm sure if we counted the combos of his 10x hands that he has there in his range and the flush combos, it would be pretty close to like even money. I think he's doing it with both. So, and you know, once in a while he has what was it, Jack 8 or Jack 9? Once in a while he's gonna have Jack 9 and have a straight too that he's value betting. So it wasn't the worst. I think a min raise would be better though. That's all. And I think I should have caught on to that. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to check this out quick. So, with his stack depth, suits, go like this. Man, this is going to be kind of hard to do right now. Fuck. What is this hand? Fold. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. Alright, so we'll say he has these. And then these suited hands. These suited hands. Suit selection. Hearts, 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 hearts. Of hearts. You can't have the King of Hearts combos. I didn't want to fucking do that. Oh my fucking god, man. It just turned it all yellow on me. Fuck off, man. I'm like trying to figure this shit out. This is fucking retarded. I just wanted to figure out this quick, and of course that can't be done. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, you can't have the King of Hearts ones. Suit selection. Like every suited hand. How many fucking suited hands is there? That he could have. There. I got it. Except for King 10 can go to hell. Hearts. Okay. Except for this one. So, 67 combos. Well, yeah, we'll go like 70 combos. Alright, so he has 70 combos of the flush. Right? Then we'll say he has all the Jack 9s. And then he has Jack 10, Queen 10, King 10, Ace 10. He value bets all these. So we come up with 92 combos that I think he's value raising on the river. Give or take. So yeah, it's fine. That's pretty good. 70 combinations of the suited hands that make a flush. And then he has like 80, 90 combinations of 10x and 2-pair hands. Something like that. This is kind of shitty. This board didn't really come very good for us. Alright, well, I'm not playing PKOs on 888 anymore, so because they won't let me change the card color. Fuck that. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I need to change the cards. I can't fucking see with the HUD and everything's so busy. Like, when does this start? Register an hour. Fuck. Turbo 500 guaranteed starts in 5 minutes. And we got a $1,000 guaranteed. Like, ACR is really good tournaments. They do. They have some pretty good ones. I'll give them that. Like, I don't see any fucking... There's not too much of the, like, PKO bullshit. And they do have some regular speed. Like, this tournament here, the blinds are 15 minutes for the first, like, 10 levels, or 12 levels, and then 12 minutes after that. Like, this is a really good structured tournament for good players. One of them is. I'm not sure which one. Yeah, these 330, 2500 guarantees are great bankroll builders. Yeah, 15-minute blinds in this. So yeah, excellent bankroll building tournament. I recommend it. Like, the software kind of sucks, to be honest. It's kind of glitchy and shit and has bugs in it, but yeah, I do recommend playing on here. Just you know, it is an unlicensed, unregulated gaming site, so don't put it like 10 grand on here if you can't afford to lose that. Just, you know, keep a couple sessions buy-ins on or whatever, and that's it, because the FBI might take them down any minute. So yeah, and I'm in Canada. Like, it's legal here to gamble online, but I'm still playing on here just because, you know, you get good volume and it's actually reasonably soft. I wish I could play on Ignition. Ignition, I've heard, is really soft and a good website to play on for Americans, but you're not allowed in Canada to play on Ignition. But, you know, I'm allowed to play on PokerStars, and you're not in the U.S., except unless you're in New Jersey or Pennsylvania or Las Vegas. I think there might be a couple more. Oh, man. Fold that one. This one we're super shallow. Micro stack. I'm going to 3-bet this one. Check. I think this one's good. 10-9 suited. Oh ho ho! Look at that. Okay. You know, standard 18 big blind 3-bet would have just, or 4-bet would have just been fine. Get rid of that. Versus hijack for 60 in the big blind. It's one of our 3-bets. I'm pretty sure. Versus cutoff. It is. Versus cutoff, it's more than okay. Yep. 10-8, 10-7, 9-8, 8-7, 6-5. So good suited connectors, a little bit of suited ace-x and king-8, king-7 suited. Versus cutoff. And then versus low jack, it's probably going to be like the better suited connectors. Suited broadways, jack 9 suited, ace 8 suited, a little bit better ace x now. So yeah, it was fine. I'm just trying to add more like aggressive lines from the blinds. To be honest with you, I'm just trying to add more aggressive 3-bets to the blinds. Cause I was playing a little bit too passive, I think, in the small blind and the big blind, not rejamming with pocket pairs and stuff. So I've been kind of working on that part of my game, and I think that 3-bet was great. I think it's working quite often. So, and if anything, we reduced the SPRs with a pretty good hand. So we're going to negate the positional disadvantage we have with a pretty good hand. You know, take the lead. So there's a lot of good things that can happen there with 10-9 suited. Getting 4-bet all in is one of the worst things that could happen, to be honest. And yeah, like, I think I mentioned this before, but yeah, in these low micro stakes tournaments, population tendency is to 3-bet from the big blind with about 3.5% of hands, 3.5% of hands. So when you get 3-bet from the big blind, they are heavily weighted towards value, heavily. So yeah, adding things like that when population isn't doing them, but they are winning plays, is great. Queen, king, ace. So we have the range advantage, we have the nut advantage. But then we have bottom pair. But we're going to be betting range here, so we'll bet small. From early position, we can really push our equity and just bet the fuck out of this one, but Queen 5 off. Fuck, man. I think we fold it. 5 on the cutoff. Queen 5 off. Negative 0.23. Alright, he calls. Huh. Like, do we barrel off here? Do we turn this hand into a bluff? Without a heart, I don't think it's a very good idea. Because he has so many hearts. ISO here. with sevens. Alright, what does he call? Let's bet the pot, because he could have a flush. If he raises, I guess we... Fuck. We can fold, I guess. It's pretty shitty, but I think we have to fold. I know we can barrel off there happily, but like without a heart, it's kind of sketchy, right? I know we can happily barrel off there because we have the range advantage, we have the nut advantage. This guy does have some 3-bets in his range, obviously 20% over a small sample, but at least we can say that he has some. Middle card boards like this. Middle card boards like this are going to get checked back really frequently in multi-way pots, so we just got to lead. With our set. First hand of the tournament. Get a fucking set. Hope somebody has a jack, basically. Or some kind of draw that they're willing to pay us with. Queen jack would be perfect. Oh, yeah. All in. Probably lose this one now. Fold that one. What? This guy got a queen or what? Go 26. Pretty bad river card. I don't know if we jam there or what, but leads turn small. Calls the raise and then jams. Yeah, whatever. It's like no money. We kind of have to call there with the set. He's betting 20, 26, 27 big blinds in like 118 big blind pot. We got to be right there like 10% of the time, 12% of the time probably. So, probably going to be in first right away. Fifth out of 12, I guess. Yeah, I think we played that pretty good. I think we played it pretty good. I don't think he should be jamming there with that 2-pair combo because I'm going to have some flushes, right? I'm going to have some flushes, right? And, you know, you want me with my ace of hearts and stuff, combos to be bluffing and jamming river, and I can't do that if you jam yourself with 2-pair because, like, you're forcing me to play, like, pretty much close to perfect by jamming that river. I'm going to call with all my flushes, I'm going to fold all my top pair hands, and all my bluffs. So, oh, we doubled up in this one. Okay, that's good. 8 players to the money. Okay, we definitely have to note that. We are in last, though. 18 and 7 on the cutoff, and this guy... Let's call. King, queen off, I think we can squeeze, but like this guy's a 7%er over 50 hands. Like he's very tight. Even on the cutoff, like his cutoff range is probably pretty fucking tight. Like cutoff 20%. So easy call. We got lots of backdoor equity. There's limp here. Check. Spade would have been nice, but we didn't get there. So, oh, he's gonna have a lot on this board, but I guess we're up against like any random hand. It's a limped pot, so we'll just min bet. This card's better for him, not so good for us. So we'll just check. Keep barreling here. 7-8. I don't think he has 10-9. He checked the turn. Let's put him in a really bad spot. he's pretty capped. He checked the turn, right? So. Fuck, man. I guess we'll check. We took too long. 9-2. Yeah, we probably could have got him off of that. Fuck. I just took too long. I was like, I look like kind of bluffy now. Maybe I should have went for it. I'm sure you guys will give me shit for that if you watch it. I think we should be going for the third barrel there. 7-5 suited, really bad guy. This guy's really fucking bad. So yeah, we definitely want to be getting involved in as many pots as possible with him in or out of position. He gets all his money in with like ridiculousness for 200 big blinds. So 8-5-6 monotone. We have a pair, but it's not a very good one. Open-ended straight draw is pretty much nothing. So we can discount 2 of our outs because they're clubs. Like, Jack 2 off, Jack 2 off, Jack 2 off. I don't know. I think, yeah, like Jack 6 is probably good to go, but like in game, like GTO, but okay. Hijack raises. We call it ace-8 suited. Get the top pair hand. So we get top pair. He bets. I don't think we check raise. Easy call here. 7 on the turn. I think we're doing a lot of leading here on that card. Check. We just want to be leading some ace-x, I'm assuming, because we're leading. I don't know, because like the 7 comes on the turn. We have all the 7s, right? So we have to lead some aces. He just pots the fucking river. I think we're beat every time here almost. Either has a flush or a better ace. So. Wasn't a very good river for us. If the draws missed, probably call, but when the draws get there, we'd probably have to fold. Ace 10 offsuit, 2.5 versus cutoff. $10. Yeah, it's 6 max, so we're like gonna be playing a lot more hands. Cutoff hijack, low jack for 15. Probably fold. And just put out our standard continuation bet on an ace-xx board. Kind of marginal. Probably pot control it from here. Allow him to bluff. Doesn't take the bait though. Check. We're beat by all the weaker aces now. Ace 4 beats us. Ace 5 beats us. Ace 6, Ace 7. Yeah, like he's 4-betting some of the ace queen, ace king combos. So like there's very little ace-x in his range that we beat there. I think we just gotta check and call. So raise calls on turn with queen 4 off on ace queen jack board. Okay, so he's a calling station kind of bad player. It's 9:30, 10 o'clock here. We're not running all that good on 8-8 at all today. Haven't the last couple days actually. We've been running pretty bad. We're not really making anything happen anymore. All right, new table, calling station. All right, well we won't 3-bet with this. Like it is correct to 3-bet here, but versus a calling station, probably better not 3-betting because he's calling every time, and like we can't really bluff him off our hand. This hand's going to be pretty good when we flop some value too, so we kind of want him in to get max value. So yeah, that's why notes are good. Yeah, I guess we'll call it quits after these 3. How many tourneys did I play today? Like 6, 7? Tournaments played today, 6. So, yeah, we didn't play much. Starting at shitty times, though. When you start at 8 o'clock at night, there's just not much going on. And fucking 8 at 8, they have nothing happening till... They got this in 20 minutes. I don't have the roll for it. So we're going to be disciplined about things. I think we already played our $11 game too. Yeah, we played an $11 PKO, so we played our over $10 game for the night. Like I said in a couple of the previous videos, I like to play one tournament that's above my bankroll, and that's it. Kind of shot take, because you get the top. I guess with PKOs, you pretty much got to get first or second. Maybe is okay, but you got to play for first. So you got to play super aggressive and call off really wide. It just ramps up the variance. Yeah, I just hate PKOs. I don't like them. So, and I'm playing on 888, and 888's good for like maybe 1 or 2 tournaments in my session, and that's it. I find there's like 2 tournaments that I'll play on there that I like, and then the rest are shit. I don't know. Maybe they got better, deeper. They do have like pretty good, like $22 games and shit. Sometimes, like if I'm willing to play like $24 games, it's not so bad. But I don't have the bankroll for that right now. I've had in the past. I used to play those a lot, the $24 and 16 and 24s, and there's enough volume for a guy. But at the stake level that I'm trying to play at, it's just I don't have the right volume or the right bankroll for it, and I'm trying to practice bankroll management. Like to a point, like I just don't really want to lose over $1,000 at this before I get some money. And it's very possible playing $16 games that you can be a good player and lose $1,000. It's not hard. I've done it. So I've got it back eventually, but I don't know anything about this guy. We'll just call. All right, this guy has some equity. Huh. That's lucky. I don't know about that call. It's probably not very good. Button versus cutoff calls. 9 big blind. Jam with 4s. So he's jamming kind of wide. 10 jack queen. This guy gets really tiny. Alright. Okay, well, we're done with that one, I suppose. It was kind of marginal anyway, but we got to call with an open ender. And 6 fucking 2. This guy had queen 7, which is nuts. Oh, I want to take a note. That was ridiculous. It's like a really bad flush draw too. Like a lot of the time that this guy's gonna have better flush draws, and you're fucked. Or 60 big blinds with flush draw on flop. Check. That's pretty fucking bad. Easy call here. I'm gonna check raise quite often on this board. I don't know. I think we can bet there, but I do think we can bet. Maybe I'll late reg to a tournament here. Maybe there's something pretty good that I can late reg to. Just to play 4 still. That's only going to be a couple hours at most. Might as well. 5, 5, 2, 2, 4. Check. I win this enough, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking about potting it to get called by worse ace-x, but I don't know. It's kind of thin. Once in a while, these guys do show up with fucking the nuts too, even when they check it all the way down. Well, they're getting short too. They don't have many tournaments running. We got a bunch starting up soon, but we're in everything. Probably a really bad idea to register to a satellite that late. What the fuck is going on here? I limped? I don't know. I think I limped. This guy bets 4. Really fucking scary board. We don't really have any relevant blockers. We block his bluffs, if anything. He's a calling station. He might be betting top pair. He's bad. We're just going to check. Okay. You let out. I think he's probably weighted towards bad pairs. But he's a calling station. So do we go for thin value here? I think so. Try to get called by a 9. If he raises, we can easily fold. It's a calling station, right? So we can go for thin value. It's really thin, but if he's a calling station, he's going to call with any pair. Like, yeah, we're just starting too fucking late, but I have a day job, right? So I can't be playing poker at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I got to get on Poker Stars, I think. That's the next step here. This one we were doing okay until pocket 4s cracked our queens. Yeah, that's shitty. We were way down there. Oh yeah, that guy made a really bad call then. Like, we're starting to get into some payout implications coming up soon, and yeah, that call's really bad. $30 away from money in 800 person tourney. Yeah, I don't know. I think we can pass on 4s. Probably start calling it like 6s. 6s, I guess. 5s, maybe? 5s. I don't know. 4s just seem a little bit weird to me. I don't think we're calling it 9 big blind jam with 4s. I just don't think it's correct. We have to call 2 to win a lot. Shit, eh? 10-7 off. We'll hold out a little bit longer. This hand's pretty bad. It's going to be dominate a lot. Alright. Plus he raised under the gun. I think he has a lot of overpairs. 7, 4, 5. We have a queen. We got all the good stuff going for us. It's a calling station, but it's a pretty good check raise spot. With the queen of hearts, we got gut shot, straight draw. I think check calling's fine too. I don't know. Maybe we should just called off with a 10-7. Now we're in a spot where we're going to be bluffing a fucking calling station. Check. I think check calling's better now. Yeah, fuck's sakes. Check calling's better versus a calling station. The king comes on the turn. It's not a good card to barrel for us. Like, what cards are we going to want to barrel here? Hearts. I can tell you hearts right now. I'm barreling any heart. So that maybe like the ace of hearts and the king of hearts. We'll probably not barrel off on. Jack of hearts I'm barreling. 10 hearts probably. We pick up equity, don't we? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna be barreling any card 9 or lower and then hearts. But we're like getting involved in bluffing a calling station, which, you know, I have a labeled calling station. He called with third pair for large bets, so like that's the reason I shouldn't check raise there. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This one's good to go. We are getting close to the money in this, but I don't really think it matters, to be honest. With 5 big blinds, like we're what, in 148th position out of 151, so we're never making the money by folding. So 2 big blinds. Call. We'll just call. Don't know why that popped up. I don't think we got to squeeze with this. I think we put ourselves in a really bad spot when we get 4-bet all in by this guy. So calling's fine. This is going to be one of our bluffs here. Like if somebody bets, I think we're raising even. Yeah, we're if somebody bets, we're raising. With this combination with the backdoor flush, or ace jack, ace 10, ace jack, ace queen, ace king combos are going to be, with the backdoor flush, is going to be our bluffs. Okay, we got a check call from this guy, but that could be pretty much anything. He's a 50-25 over 8 hands. So he has some 7s. He does. Okay. Let's check. We don't need a barrel here. That card's not very good to barrel on, too. We're getting another card that's just not a good barrel. We need, like, overcards to, like, his pocket 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s. Call, I guess. He made it pretty easy for us to call there. Is this call bad? I don't think so. On the flop, this is kind of loose. He does block the backdoor flush draws that I am going to be betting here, though. So that is kind of bad. That's a bad aspect. But he does have overcards, and it's only 3rd pot bet, so probably has a clear act odds to Carl. I don't know. All depends on what he thinks of me, too. Nope. Third pot river bet as a bluff. Will that show up? Okay, I gotta shorten that one up. That's fine. There we go. It's good to know what sizings he's using as bluffs. Maybe that's just a normal thing for him to 3rd pot with his bluffs and then 2/3 pot with his value combos, you know. I wish I had a more exciting session today, guys. Sorry. It's kind of shitty. Having a kind of a shitty session today. Maybe we'll put that up there. And then put that one on the bottom. That's a good idea. Yeah, I made a misstep on an 88 in that 750 dash. That was the big mistake of the day. To be honest, I think that was the big mistake of the day. Was raising there when he had a flush. But like we looked at the combos of flushes he has, and then we look at the combos of 10x that he's doing this with, and then jack 9s. So, and we block a lot of the flushes. So he's going to be even more weighted towards 10x that he's value betting. Fuck. This is a nice hand, but it's not a shove under the gun. It's actually break dead stuck in the middle, break even. Interesting. We can pass on it. I think we're actually getting close to the money here. So we are 126 places paid. We haven't cashed in like 14 fucking tournaments. So it'd be kind of nice to get a cash at least, even a min cash for $5 or whatever. All right, guys. Stay tuned. I'm going to take our break here now. And yeah, just stay tuned for part 3, I do believe. And yeah, thanks for watching.